Hello, hello, entertainment daily lovers. Welcome back. We are back with more gist and more information about the Korra Obidi's attack in the United Kingdom. So join me as we discuss the basketballs between Korra Obidi and her ex-husband. First of all, before we get right into all the gist, and we are also going to share what Koro Bidi said the attacker said to her. So this person just didn't come to attack her, but this person was actually communicating with her while that person was causing Koro Bidi bodily harm. So there's so much that we need to talk about. So please join us as we discuss this and feel free to um join the link. I'm going to drop the link in a bit. But before we get right into all of this, first of all, I have to apologize. I was supposed to come live yesterday. Like, I wanted us to just keep this going back to back, but it's been very busy here. Okay, preparing for summer. So everywhere is busy, everybody's preparing. Okay, if you know Greece, you know that yes. Summer season, everybody's booking their trip to Greece. So yes, people that are on ground have to prepare and make sure that yes, you get the best holiday when you're here. So we're kind of busy. All right. That being said, I apologize for not coming live yesterday. Before I finished everything I was doing, got home, settled. I like getting back home before even sat down was almost past 12 midnight, so there was no way I could now start catching up with the new informations we had and then coming live. I know that okay, our US audience will catch us, but then every other person won't because they'll be asleep. So anyway, let me stop yapping. Welcome to Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host Octavia Kora. And on this page, we talk about celebrity gossip, YouTuber gist, content creators, world news, anything that is cool that is worth discussing, we discuss it here. So let me quickly drop the link so I don't forget to do that, then we will get right into this hot gist. Immediately I came back today while I was trying to do one or two at home, I decided to go to Koro Bidi's Facebook so I can catch up. I wanted to see what information she has to share with us. And yes, she did a live stream. I think she's back in the US. And she did a live stream responding, and all of those we are going to be discussing right here. Okay, so I have dropped the link. Give me a second, let me share this to my community so we can get the word out there. So please, if this is a gist, if you've been following Koro Bidi's story and this is something you like, share with that your gossip partner, that gist partner, that person that you know loves this type of gist. Share, 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 and let's get the word out
That
there
gist
like we're
partner,
live.
that person that you know
Okay,
loves
yeah.
this.
Okay, so yeah, we our sound is good, and I'm just going to share to my community right now. Give me a second, please, and we're gonna get right into the main gist. Okay, so let's say join me and we are good to go. All right, welcome everyone. Please subscribe because the Korra gist continues. Because according to Korra, this is an ongoing investigation. She said, yeah, they think they've scared her away from UK, but no, she still loves her UK fans and she will be returning to the UK. So, of course, if they're investigating this whole thing, they will need Korra Obidi on ground. So yes, she might be returning to the UK. So let's keep ourselves updated by following this whole story and knowing what's going on. So in order for you to catch up, you need to subscribe and also turn on notification. Now, subscription on YouTube is free. You're not paying anything. It's just to click that used to be red button, but now it's now gray. Just click on it and turn on all notification so you'll be notified when we're out here discussing. And I'm also thinking maybe I should create a special playlist because some persons might not catch us when we're live and they might want to come in later to watch. So maybe I might create a playlist where I will put all the live stream where we're discussing Koro Obidi because I know a lot of people are interested in Koro Obidi and I am not going to let you guys down. I'm going to be bringing the hot juice for you guys. So I think that's what I'm going to do, create a different playlist and I'm going to put all the videos and live streams on that playlist so you can catch up even though you have missed our conversation. Okay, so let me just quickly switch. Give me a second. Content creators. thing. Okay, I'll switch over to my other page and all right. Okay, good to go. Y'all, please, please, please. I see we have just 4 thumbs up. Please, in order to get the word out there, this is very important, right? So please give the live stream a thumbs up if you are enjoying what we're doing here. Okay, so let's start. All right, so we all know what happened to Kora Obidi. For those of you that do not know, if you're joining us for the very first time, you're welcome. But yes, Kora Obidi, the dancing princess from Motherland. Yeah, as she always calls herself, right? She refers to herself as the dancing princess from Motherland. Okay, so Kora Obidi was actually attacked in the UK recently, and that happened on a live video, on a live stream. She was live, and that happened, and we had the exchange of words between the both of them, she and the attacker. She talked after everything. She showed the video of her face where she was poured acid, and she was also attacked with a knife, and we all saw all of that. But yeah, the streets was divided as usual, right? Because Korobiri, there are lots of people that just don't like Korobiri because of what her ex-husband have said. I know a lot of people want to pretend that that's not what it is. Yes, Korra has two set of haters, in my own opinion. Feel free to jump on the link and tell us what you think if you want, if you have anything to say. All right, so I feel like Koro Bidi has two major haters or beefers. Okay, one are the people that are riding with what Justin Dean is saying, and two is the other people that pretend that they are perfect. And if you're human and you know one thing, nobody is perfect in this world. Okay, you can pretend that you're perfect, you never make any mistake, you've never done anything. But then if we dig into your life, we'll not start finding those cockroaches, those kind of people. Yes, those holier than thou kind of people that feels like Coral Biddy exposes her body too much and whatnot, and they just don't like her because of that. So putting both of these people together, this set of people together, you know that Korra has a lot of people that do not like her for silly reasons, if you ask me, my opinion. Okay, so Koro Bidi explained how this whole thing happened, and a lot of people were quick to, some people were even laughing. Most of the posts that you see people putting, because on Facebook, laughing emoji, crying emojis, the different types of people were laughing. And I was thinking, what is funny? Something this terrible just happened to someone, you are laughing. People were even making, because Korobi said it on her live stream, that people were even making content where they were dancing, they were laughing, they were almost like, they were not almost, they were jubilating, like they were excited that this happened to her. And some people were playing down on the whole thing. Some other persons felt like this is not something that this was all planned. And that brings us to what we discussed on the last live stream, which I will just touch down on a little bit before we move on to the new update and what Korra said, what the attacker said to Korra, and other things that Korra addressed. Okay, so when this whole thing happened, Justin Dean posted on his Facebook and said that this whole thing was planned, that this is not the first time that Koro Bidi is doing something like that. This is just a tactic that celebrities use. And but you will know that that was a shot at Kora. Some people shade, you can shade, but if you know, you will know who the person is shading. And it was obvious that that post he did was for her. And what he wrote in the comment section underneath that his post also, it was clear, and blogs carried it, content creators carried it. Everybody that talks about celebrity gist or whatnot carried that stuff. And Justin Dean knows that people were, whatever he posts, people were going to see it and talk about it, because everybody was talking. Even Korra was surprised her own words. She said in fact, blogs or places that she's never even heard about were calling her, were posting about her stuff. According to her, TMZ, I've not been on TMZ for a bit now, for some days now, so I don't know. According to her, like every blog and every news, whatever that can post or that likes posting celebrity gist or whatnot, posted about, and that she was really, really surprised. Cora was really thankful. Cora talked about how they will be going for Thanksgiving. She's really excited that this is where this whole thing is going. And she was out there just saying thank you to every single person that prayed for her, wish her well, every single person that believed that this really happened to her, because a whole lot of people that are trying to create a different narrative. And I love one thing I love Korra did was the fact that Korra responded back to Justin Dean, but in a more classy way. And that's one thing. When people talk, sometimes they don't understand that you're actually showing people the kind of person you are, your level of understanding, your level of education, your level of exposure, and just so many things from you writing something or you talking about a particular thing. Okay, if Justin Dean was a smart person, he shouldn't have written that stuff that he wrote, in my own opinion. Do you understand? Okay, we understand that some persons online are already blaming him for this whole thing. But do you really blame those people? If you go in digging into the kind of posts that Justin Dean have been posting, of which a whole lot of people, like I said in my previous live stream, um, there are some persons that they are not content, but they're very good in collecting evidence. I remember once something was happening. I was on someone live stream and they were talking about a particular someone that was not a content creator was just commenting, and the person was saying how the person had proof of this, has a video that the person they were discussing had already deleted. But this person had already downloaded that video and kept it, even before the owner of the content went and deleted the content. So I was like, oh wow. So there are people out there that you think that you're just doing what you're doing, but they are collecting evidence and keeping. And social media, when something happened, that's when people will now go and be digging up old videos that a lot of people won't even be able to remember, but they will dig them and bring them back and start posting them. So a lot of things that Justin Dean have been saying since their divorce, if you sum them up all together, you understand that this attack is not something that comes as a surprise. So for him to even come out acting like, oh, this is not real, this is not, that's silly. You know that you've been pushing indirectly, pushing for people to just beef this lady. People should do all manner of to this lady. So if somebody decided they were going to take it from, okay, they reported her page, they've done so much to her, the hate comments coming back to back online, so much you see Kora face online, right? People calling her all sorts of names. She's a bad mom. She's terrible. She's this. She's that. I remember the comment he made when she bought her, when she rented her, when she moved out from where they were staying and rented the small apartment where she was staying. I was watching this guy's live stream, and I was just wondering. He just kept saying, she's just being manipulative. She's trying to deceive people. She's trying to pretend that she does not have money. That Korra has money, that people don't understand. That Korra is rich. Korra has got money. That she can afford a bigger, bigger apartment to watch God. That what is that? And I was thinking, is it your business if somebody has billions of dollars, billions of euro, billions of pounds in the person's account, but the person doesn't feel like the person wants to live in a massive giant mansion or name it. It is the person's business. The person didn't come out to tell you that, oh, I don't have money, I don't even have food to eat, can you send me food, can you do this for me? The person got what the person feels the person likes. And this man was just complaining and complaining. That's the first, for me, that was one of the first signs. I was like, something's wrong. If you decide that you're leaving your marriage, why do you feel that you have to be monitoring this person? You're now like a monitoring spirit, or like a wall gecko that is stuck on Kora Obidi's wall in her home, watching every move that she's making. So this is just one of the examples that comes to my mind right now about something that Justin Dean did. And I feel like every time Koro PD, okay, something else. I think there was something about a dancing stuff where she was wearing something that was really, really revealing, and he was saying something about, yeah, how can married or something, dancing naked and whatnot. And I believe, and I believe a lot of people can remember that post, something along that line, like trying to body shame her, trying to act like he was never okay with this way of dressing when she's dancing and the way she exposes herself and whatnot. But then a lot of people came for her. For him, if you see the comment section, people were like, "Wait, when both of you were together, she was doing exactly the same thing. Nothing changed, and you were okay with it. Most of those videos you appeared on her videos. Both of you were dancing. Both of you were just there. Or even when they cannot see you, they can hear your voice in the background of Kora's video. So you knew about all of this. So why is it even a thing? Some people even took it a bit further, saying, as a Caucasian person, it is very strange that you are even the one sounding like this. If you know, you know, like you go to it is a normal thing. It is a normal thing that you go to the US, you go to Europe, like go to the beaches. They have nude beaches. They have places where they have Brazilian swimsuit that goes into the ladies' bum bum when they are walking at the beach. You have some people just take off all their clothes on dating. So him being someone from the US coming with those type of words, it just doesn't make sense, because that's where you see anything you want to find in this world, any weird thing you want to look for, go to the United States. That's where you will find it firsthand. So when he was sounding it, I was like, what are you even talking about? Like, that's something you people do in the United States. So it's not something that is strange. So, but is shaming her now or trying to act like she's something is not. So a lot of things. The point I'm trying to make is this man has been trying to make people not like Kora Obidi for no reason. When Kora Obidi was making this money and both of them were enjoying it together, this man did not see any. Justin Dean did not see anything wrong in how Korra dressed, how Korra spoke, how Korra walked, how Korra talked, how Korra eats, or whatever Korra does. Everything was 110% okay for this man. But immediately they were no longer together. He was just looking for every reason to make her look like the bad one, every reason to make her look like she's so terrible. So people will not just like her. So when this happened and he put that comment, instead of him to come out and say, okay, I see you people's posts, those of you that might be Koro Bidi's fans, or those of you that you think you're trying to take sides here, I am not responsible for whatever happened to her, if anything did happen, but keep me out of your mouth. If you guys mention me, maybe I'm going to sue for defamation or just something along that line, just to tell people to not get him involved, that he's not responsible for whatever happened. And that should be it. But coming out and posting, well, celebrities do this. We know they would fake assault, they will fake robbery. They would, yes, we know that there are people, but does that mean that every single person does that? Does that mean that all the celebrities, all of them, they are guilty of that faking when something happens to them? There are certain people that something have really happened to, and it was real. It was not fake. It was not staged. So to just conclude that the one that happened to your ex-wife is the same thing, it is weird. So Koro Obidi on her live stream addressed it and said that yes, that she can see that some people are actually saying, she didn't say his name, she just addressed him, addressed so many other things. So I love the fact that she just keeps it classy, just mentions it, then moved on, mentioned something else. So you just know that she's seeing, or she's being informed of what is on the streets, okay, or what people are actually saying, just as I believe people would have brought to her attention also that a whole lot of blogs, home and abroad, posted about her. So she addressed it and said that she hopes that when the British government finish investigating this whole thing and they find out that yes, someone was responsible for this and everything, that this set of people that are saying that this is normal thing that celebrities do, that she's just faking it, it was planned and everything, that they will be able to come out and say that they are terrible people, that she hopes that they will be bold enough to come out and do that. She showed the hand, you see some cut on her hand, trying to really show people. And she said she also explained about the acid that was used on her face. And then she started thanking the attacker. She said, thank you that you did not even use the probably the worst of the type of acid that will be out there, where we disfigure. We've seen people, we've seen, so this was like one that was really, really diluted, because we could see that Cora's face is still in good shape. So she thanked the attacker for that, for not using the worst of the worst acid that she could lay her hands on. That was the first thing. And she also thanked the attacker for not stabbing her. Although she said she grabbed the knife for a while, struggling, but from the way she sounded, it seemed like the person would have been able to. And then she said to the person that she does not hate the person, that she does not hate her, uh, that because it's a female, even from the way Korra said she does not hate the person. She will only advise that the person will find love and leave hate. That if that person will find love, the person will see that it is going to be better and it is easier. So there's no need to hate on her, that she does not hate the person or whatever. So that was when Cora now explained what happened. So she said when she was trying to open the door, right, to step out from her Airbnb. Then this person was already there in front of her door. So the person pushed in and then threw the acid on her face first, and then came with her with the knife. So she grabbed the knife, and then she now asked the person, and she said, uh what she called the person, my queen or something. Like, she really used a very good word, actually. Like, I don't know how many persons will be in such a situation and you still be trying to call somebody queen. Queen of what? Queen of doom or something. But anyways, she said, so Cora Billy said, she said, well, my queen, are you really going to stab me with this knife? Whatever I've done to you, please forgive me. And she started asking, and when they were struggling, the lady now responded back to her, telling her that they sent me. And I'm just thinking, is this some type of what is it called? Mm, was this person hypnotized? Like, was that person in a zombie state? Because I'm just thinking, as an adult, what kind of mindset do you have that you will sit down with someone, or with a group of people, and you'll be having a conversation, and they say, this is what we want to do, who is going to do this, and you volunteer that you will be the one that will go carry out such horrible task. And the worst part is the fact that y'all are gathered together discussing this stuff. It means that there's so many of you there that do not know this particular person you're discussing personally. So many of you in that group, if it is a group thing, or even if it's just two persons, it simply means that, okay, if that person offended someone, you offended one person and not the other. So if you are the one that is being uh offended, why don't you go do your thing yourself? Why do you need to recruit someone? And I'm just thinking, is that person not thinking, wait, why did this person recruit me to do this type of job? If it was a good job, if it was something that was going to pay us $10 billion, would this person call me for it? Or this person would have just gone to do that job and keep all of those money for themselves? Do you understand? So I don't know why, as an adult, someone cannot sit down and think for themselves. Someone or some group of persons decided to hold a meeting with you, started feeding you with things that will make you to not like someone. And straight ahead, we have a guest. Okay, at the stage. Hello, Barrister Oyoyo. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us, man.
Hello, beautiful. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. Yesterday and today has been something else. I was like, ooh, I hope I can get home early to catch today's own. So I was like, ooh, thank God at least.
I totally understand. I totally understand.
Thank you
So,
very much.
you're talking about Korra. Korra
Yeah.
responded. Yeah, please. What exactly did Korra say that the attacker said to her?
She said when she stepped out of the door, as she opened the door of the Airbnb,
Yeah,
the lady pushed in. So that was even before she stepped out. The lady pushed in and poured the acid on her face. And she explained that the acid, that she was grateful that the acid was a very light one.
yeah,
So that's why her face is still the way it is now. So then after the lady poured, the lady now came at her with the knife. So
yeah,
she grabbed onto the knife and both of them were struggling for a bit. So she now said to the lady, "My queen," or some, this kind of nice way of saying my queen.
yeah.
So anyway, she said to her, "My queen, are you going to really stab me with this knife?" And she started pleading, speaking in tongues, praying and begging the lady and telling her, "Whatever I've done, please forgive me." And the lady responded back to her that they sent me.
Wow.
That's what the lady told her while they were struggling. So it seemed like the lady wanted to carry that a job out because someone or some group of persons sent her. So she didn't want to disappoint them or a particular person. So that's why she was doing it. So that's why my question now is, as an adult, don't you have brains to actually know when someone is actually trying to lead you to hell?
Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes something in me is telling me that that person must have acted alone because, and the reason why
Wow.
I'm thinking so, there is so much hatred already thrown out there on social media against this lady, not just
Yeah,
Justin, group of people. Maybe they are
true.
fighting for the just cause. They believe it was a just cause for Justin. So there is
Yeah,
so much. And one thing people don't understand, a lot of people are sick upstairs. You
true.
understand? You might be thinking you're just doing your video, making your content, but you're spewing hatred, you're spewing ill against someone else. And then someone whose brain is not together, whose mental health is totally whacked, or someone who
Yeah,
is looking for opportunity to vent his own frustration or her frustration against the world, who sees
true.
that opportunity. After all, they don't even like her. Whatever they are saying, I believe them. Whatever they say she did, I believe them. If I get the opportunity, she's coming to London. I'm going to deal with her. You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
my mind is telling me nobody might have said, okay, you go, do this. Nobody. I don't think any reasonable person would do that. But there are so many people on, we call them dark web. So many people on that dark web, you don't know what they are thinking. They are so cuckoo. If
yeah.
people watch Criminal Mind, they will be able to understand some of these things. Criminal Mind should open your eyes that when you're saying something on TV or radio, somebody is carrying attack. Most of the things that happen in the US that they recreated during from on Criminal Minds, CIS, where something people said,
Yeah, CS,
somebody,
yeah,
CSI, yeah, somebody said something. A radio presenter in the past was telling people, yeah, speaking against the gay people, they are destroying our country, they are destroying our streets. They are not supposed to leave. When you have said with your mouth they are not
wow,
supposed to leave, what else is left?
wow,
That means if you find opportunity, buy them.
wow.
So people should be very careful. I don't know what Korra did to
Exactly,
deserve this. I don't know what that girl did to deserve all this kind of hatred. Marriage no work, marriage no work. Oga threaten say they go the divorce. The girl cook my 5 papers. What crime did she commit? How many
exactly.
Americans? How many Americans on a daily get into divorce? How many? Cora will never be the first. Neither will she be the last. They should let her
True.
breed. This thing is too much. They should let her breed. If you don't like seeing her nakedness, unfollow her
Exactly.
now. Unfollow her page, unsubscribe from her
Exactly.
channel.
There are so many people to watch on Facebook. Seriously.
I'm telling you, it's not a must you watch Cora. But no, they want to live their frustrated life and at the same time live that of Cora for her. I don't know what else to say, but sincerely speaking, they've crossed the line. Honestly,
Yes.
they've really, really crossed
And I
limits.
love the fact that she also addressed it. Senora, I hope I said your name. Senora let me not say the other name. Let me not murder your name. Okay, so Senora said, remember that they had called the immigration and that
Yes,
failed.
exactly. Exactly. What did
Yeah.
Korra do, Biko Kede? Can somebody help me? Tell me what Korra did.
The thing is, Cora's haters are just two group of persons. One, from what the ex-husband portray her to be online. There are people that think they are fighting for him because they think he looks innocent because he speaks softly. He's calm. The way he talks, he talks like someone that is about to pass out. So it means whatever he says is the truth. There are people that are fighting for him. The other set of people are this type of people that thinks that they are on their way to heaven. So
Mm.
they are holier than thou. They've never committed any sin. All the Ten Commandments, they've obeyed everything. In fact, they're even holier than God Himself.
Yeah, they are holier than God. The same
Exactly.
they are holier than God, and they can't even keep the commandment. Love your neighbor as yourself.
It not only keep the commandment, but how many commandments have they even broken in the process of hating someone?
I
You
tell
just
you,
mentioned one, and the other one, did the Bible say, "Thou shalt not judge"?
thank you.
So judging her, that did not occur to this set of people. That's also a sin you're committing. Cora is there living her life. You're there beefing.
It's
She
even,
doesn't care what
even
you're
is even
doing in your
better.
home.
The person is miserable. It can
It
only take
is.
a miserable human being to go and attack another for doing you nothing.
Absolutely.
Just based on what you saw online, it can only be a miserable person. Since people should start
Absolutely.
watching a Criminal Mind. Do you know at a point I had to stop watching Criminal Mind. The thing will mess your brain up. Somebody will just hear something from the radio and go and carry it out. So you can imagine how bad it is now. The moment you open your Instagram, they are telling you, YouTube, they are telling you, hey, Cora is a bad person. She's not a good mother. She's not supposed to leave. Yes, she's not supposed.
Yeah.
And then the cook, people that their brain is already cooked. When I mean, nothing is remaining.
Absolutely.
They will go and carry it out. After all, they said that she's because she's bad, she's this. Who gave you the authority? Who made you judge, jury, and prosecutor at the same time? Who? I really pray
That.
they will catch this person
Yeah.
and let the person tell whoever that sent him or her. And again, see, that comment
Yes.
just made is a very
Yes.
suggestive comment. If that lady that attacked Cora should read that comment, she might come out to say it was Cora that yes, we planned it. Sincerely
Yeah.
speaking, that is a
Yeah.
very suggestive thing for that same stupid, brainless human being to engage on. Yeah,
Exactly. And when you get angry now, people will say that people are taking sides. Like people cannot see what Justin is doing. It's all there. It's
this one
online.
is not this one is not taking side. I did a live stream about them, and
Yeah.
I said what Cora should do and what Justin did and the resultant effect is giving. You
True.
understand? The thing is, when you fail to take responsibilities for your action, you haven't told yourself the truth, and you're not setting the example. He claimed that Cora should set the example for their children, that
Yeah.
this is all act. Fine. If it was a setup, the investigation will prove it. Once they catch this person they will go through the person's phone, the person's on social media handles to know who has been speaking with this person, who is in
Yeah.
contact with this person. It's very easy to, even if you like, delete them. They can call all of those things back. It's a matter of asking Facebook to release your information, asking your
Yes.
telephone carrier to release your information. People think because of what I can do anything I want and get away with it. It doesn't follow. It doesn't
That
follow.
that's that's very true. Because the thing is, I don't know if Justin thinks that Cora doesn't have sense, and those people that follows him, they also think that that lady doesn't have sense. She will go and plan and plot all these things, and then police will now be involved,
I'm
and they will
telling
now
you,
trace it back to her.
and it will.
Who wants that type of charges on their head?
I'm telling you.
Because from what Korra explained on her live stream, she said it's going to be multiple charges. It's going to be more than one attempted murder, assault with a weapon or a deadly weapon. So
Yeah,
many things she was mentioning. Who wants all of those on their head? Each of those going to have a particular number of years or months that you're going to serve in jail. Who wants
it's
that?
not months. So this one is proper crime. It's not a misdemeanor. This one is intention to
Yeah, because
buy.
me, I
So
don't know
it's a
what the
felony.
UK their laws do. Maybe they have different.
Yeah, it's a felony.
Yes.
So this is a proper crime,
Okay.
and I don't know the extent they have gone, but I guess they'll be briefing Cora. They can't tell me that they can't find the person. This thing
Yeah.
happened on the street, so CCTV should be everywhere. Especially an Airbnb should have
True.
CCTV. Even if the particular Airbnb did not put CCTV there, there will be some on the streets because I mean to show at the angles where the person came from, where how the person passed, and it will be
Yeah.
very disgraceful if they eventually found out that
True.
someone sent this girl. It will be very disgraceful. Very.
But another question I want to ask is, what if the set of persons that plotted these things are not based in the United Kingdom and they just used someone in the United Kingdom? Is it that those people are going to be punished probably because maybe they are based in the
No,
US
no, no. They will
or
extradite them.
Canada or somewhere else?
Mm-mm. They will extradite them for trials. The,
Ah,
the, the acts
that's
happen
good.
in the UK. So is either
Yeah.
they extradite them to UK to go and face charges, or if whatever charges they will be sentenced
Mm-hmm.
in their various communities. And remember, UK, if the person is in Europe, their system is almost similar to each other because
Yes.
of those accords they have. Assuming the person is in the US,
Yes.
they can finish all the trial in the US, and either they sentence the person in the US or
Yes.
sentence the person to UK. Remember those two Nigerian boys? They
Wow.
just sentenced them. That was on Friday. No, on Thursday.
Okay.
The two Nigerian boys that involve an American young, I think a teenager or young person. They were demanding money from the guy. They were doing all this online thing, and they had the boy said, nude whatever online. So because they got that, they
Yes.
started using it to blackmail the guy. The guy went and tied himself. So when the guy tied himself because they were threatening to release those things online, and the guy was begging them, eventually, by the time they
Yeah.
finished on the investigation, they traced those people to Nigeria because of the extradition law they
Whoa.
have between Nigeria and UK and America. They came and
A
picked those
US.
boys.
Yeah.
Yes, they picked them. They brought them to
Okay.
America. They've tried them in America. They are going to
Wow.
jail here, and they are two brothers. So nobody should think because I'm in Obodo Ibo in a different country or whatever, is it will not affect me.
Yeah.
This is a crime. This is not
Oh
a state
man.
managed offense. It's not misdemeanor. It's not a small thing. There is a weapon, which is the knife. The acid, if it's verified to be acid, is a weapon. And then intention, because they sent me that she said
Yeah.
there is an intent to harm, intent to kill, intent to murder. So they are going to use all of these ingredients and then put up a strong case against that person and whosoever that connive with that person. So what is going
Wow.
to be if that person pleads insanity? You understand? They have facilities where they will
Yeah.
put the insane, the scary people. They have facility for them, and then the other
But
people.
then if you're truly not crazy, you don't go and plead insanity. So
No,
you
some
not
people
go to
do.
jail. I wanted to
No,
say
so,
it in
some
pidgin, but I was
people
like
do.
maybe a lot of people
No,
really. So
how
you
do you
not
think?
end up with mad people, eh?
No, wait. That's what they do in most of those people that go and shoot school, elementary school in America. That's what they play. Insanity, period.
Wow.
So they will now go and put them in prison where they'll be receiving treatment.
Can you imagine?
So they will now use that insanity. But if you're pleading insanity, you must have a hospital record. There is no
Okay, now.
this will not be Niger. You must have hospital
Hey.
record where your doctor must have referred your parents to go and see a shrink, that there is something wrong with this person's
With
mind.
yeah,
If there is no record, you cannot prove insanity. Then there is other ways they can prove it. They will bring their own state psychiatric professional to
yeah.
interact with you, go through your history and all of that to see if they can be able to prove something. I can't
Wow.
wait to see the
Cora
out.
said it though, and something else she said that on that live stream also that I really liked is the fact that she said that a lot of people were thinking, why is it that people were dragging her, all this hate comment, people making content, posting about her and all of that, that she will see them, but she's not doing anything about it, and people kept wondering that it's because someone that she really respected advised her not to respond to any negative thing online. She should just focus and be doing her thing, make doing her content and all of that. But that now that this thing has now gotten to this point, she said one thing she had learned is that she needs to amp up her security,
Yeah.
that now it's no longer a luxury to have a security with her. There's not that she's going to have a 247 bodyguard, but when it's necessary, if she's going somewhere, that she will have a security. That now she understands why all those big men of God, celebrities, and all of that will be walking around with bodyguards and securities and all of that. It's because of things like this. So she too, she will be more careful from now onward, and
Uh-huh.
she also added that for those people that are always doing all this type of stuff that before they don't used to say anything, that from now onward they are going to be charging people if they need to. Okay, so it's
Good.
almost like if you talk past your mouth, they are sending you a lawyer, is sending you court papers, or you're gonna be
Yeah.
served.
Yeah, I like that.
So she
And
said
I hope.
she's ready for that, and she also said she will be returning to the UK. That they thought that they've scared her, that they've not, that she would return because the investigation is going on, and she will be
Mhm.
going back to the UK. And that if truly what the lady said to her, that someone sent her, that she, Cora, would love for that person that sent the lady to get their punishment. So
Definitely.
she is following up, hoping that they will investigate. I just pray that the UK government will not look at this with a kind of, well, you know what I mean. But
Mhm.
I hope they will look at it as something that happened on their soil.
Yeah,
And I
I hope
also
so.
hope that they will investigate the people that reported her, just like what Sergio said, that they reported her to immigration where she was coming in. I guess they didn't want her to get into the country, so
Yeah,
probably because that
the thing.
immigration on failed. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is that from those that are called to report to immigration, they are going to call those people for interview because they need to find out where this came from, and
Yes.
once they get that person's number, they will visit the person, okay? And
True.
then find out, are you calling on behalf of the government? You understand? To see, is
Mm-hmm.
she coming here to do business? Does she have clearance to make money in UK? Or you just calling that they don't let her have access into the country? There are two things here.
Yeah.
If she doesn't have permission to do business in UK and she came to do business in UK where she will get paid, that one is a pure thing you're trying to look after for the state. But if the
Yeah.
call was to let her not to enter the country, hey, that person will be investigated and they will start tracing from that call, and
Yeah.
then to see if there is any link with this person
Yeah.
that
To
came
someone
to
else.
attack. Mm-hmm.
Very true. Very true. And I hope that all of these people that are dancing and rejoicing, they should be very careful too, because there's a way you will celebrate. They will start investigating you also. And this is not something that they will come out and tell you that you're being investigated.
No, but
A lot of
sincerely
people gonna get
speaking,
into big
now,
trouble for this.
yeah,
Yeah.
if anybody is dancing and jubilating over what happened to Korra, it
Yeah.
goes to show you how unhappy that person is, how
Absolutely.
miserable that person's life and family is. Because you can't tell me that your life is beautiful, filled with laughter, joy, and
Yeah.
happiness. You'll be wishing another person ill. The only thing I will say for Cora, you have to be very security conscious in the sense that you don't show angles, landmarks of where you are, at any
Yeah.
point in time. This their story is really very painful. I really wish, because of this drop in and pick up, and then when they get, they will have, Justin will have access to, will know her address. Sincerely speaking, if there is any way the address will not be exchanged, if it means going to register for a PO box address. So if people have any correspondence to do, let the person send it through PO box. Let them not know where you live. Sincerely,
Yeah.
because it's getting out of hand, and I'm already exhausted. And this is a new one starting up. Why I'm exhausted already?
But the thing is, since she got that apartment, I don't think she will want to now sell, now relocate to a more secret place
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm
of this
saying. That if they had known and
Araga
the
Bandia
corresponding
Raman.
address, yeah, you can still sell your property and move. That's not even the case.
Yeah.
Now, I just entered store. Let me leave you, okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That was Barrister Oyoyo giving us as 2 cents concerning Kora Obidi's case. She talked about it this afternoon, right? Yes, my time. So check out Oyoyo's World. Go to her channel, please subscribe, show some love. She also discuss stuffs like this, and she will come from the legal aspect and explain, break things down for us also. So subscribe, and when I'm not live, you'll be able to catch up her live, okay? Because I don't want to leave you guys just like that. But if you're coming in here for the very first time, you're welcome. This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Kora. So let's continue with Kora Obidi's situation. So Kora Obidi revealed a lot on that live stream. And first of all, one thing I noticed is the fact that Kora is still very strong, although she talked about the fact that she's still traumatized, that if someone opens and shuts a door right now, she kind of jacks, which is normal. When you see your life flash right in front of you, it is something that will really be with you forever. You will never forget. So I really do understand. But I want to say thank you to everybody out there that really showed true love to Korra. For some persons that are confused and they are not sure or what to believe, what not to believe, always understand that when people like Justin speak, they are coming from a place of they just don't want anybody to like or favor the other person. Because come to think about it, when the going was good, did we see Justin online talking about his wife the way he speaks about her now? And if you are a good person, we've seen a whole lot of divorces. We've seen good one, messy divorce, whatnot. If you're someone that watches all this, people say they watch CS. Me, I don't even personally, I don't even watch like CSI or what. I don't watch all this other. I prefer watching the real things. So I follow. I will watch ABC. They have the ABC 2020. All those their programs that they do in the US. All I follow all the Ted Bundy case, the John Wayne Gacy, name them, the clown killer, the Riverside Strangler, name it. I watched the British, what's that one called? The British Darkest Taboo, something. What's the one in Australia? In fact, anywhere in the world that I'm talking about true crime, like real crime. You know, uh, I follow all of those. So you will see a whole lot. Is it behind mansion walls where very rich and famous people are being, on leave for because of certain, anyway, I'm trying to pick my words because YouTube. Anyway, but the point I'm trying to say is we've seen messy divorces and we've seen how far some people can go. We've also seen people that would divorce and they would just try to handle it in a very good way where everybody would just go their separate way, live their life, and not bother about what the next person is doing. And mostly when they start a new relationship, they're just focused on their new relationship, how to build that relationship, and not being so concerned, trying to make the other person look bad, trying to make sure that nothing good ever happens to that person. It goes to show the kind of person or the kind of persons they are. When people divorce, that's when you know their true colors actually, because you see how one person or sometimes both of these people are being so crazy. Some people are plotting to take the other person out of this world. Some people are actually carrying out the job, doing it themselves and making sure that bodies are never found, you know. So looking at Koro Bidi and Justin Dean, you just know that Justin Dean is a terrible person. He is. Justin Dean is a really terrible person because let's look at this whole thing from the beginning. Justin Dean was the one that came out first to post that there was issues in his marriage. Justin Dean was the one that was screaming that he didn't want to be married anymore. He wanted to get out of my house, get out of my house, get out of my house. All of those times, Cora kept quiet. Even when Cora was forced to speak, she was asking that people calm down. Even Nancy, Cora's sister, saying people should live like family is sorting it out, family is sorting it out. But no, Justin wanted to come out to say it's a lie, it's a lie. We're this, there's no, you know, Cora wanted them to settle everything inside. If it was only left for Cora, the only thing that the public would have heard is, oh, okay, those of you that looked at our marriage and felt like this is something, whatever, we're no longer together. Sorry if we disappointed you, whatnot, and move on. That would have just been it. People would have just heard that, oh, Cora Obidi and Justin Dean are no longer together. That would have been the end. But no, Justin, from the beginning, go back and watch those videos that he posted just after Cora put to bed when they started having that issue. Go and watch those videos, and you will see how Justin Dean started from then to speak bad about Cora, trying to paint her in a very bad light. Coupled with the fact that there are lots of people out there, and Justin Dean, you guys, come on, man. Come on. You cannot be married to someone from a different, maybe race, tribe, or whatever, culture, whatnot, and you don't try to know one or two things about their people. Justin Dean knows that one thing that an African will frown about is when a woman does not dress and cover up properly. Justin Dean knows it very well. But when the money was coming in and Justin Dean was enjoying the money, he didn't care that Cora was not covered up. But when he noticed that, oh, things are now changing, he was ready to leave the marriage, then he used that against her because he knows that a lot of her people, a lot of Africans would turn against her for that one reason, for that singular reason, for the fact that Cora does not cover up completely, or at least halfway. Let's not say completely. Let's just say halfway. Let's say maybe she's dancing with a hot bomb shot, with maybe a crop top, even if it's a deep cut, like a deep V-neck top showing boobs or something a little bit, you know, just showing a little bit of skin here and there. They will still judge you, but it won't be as bad as what Cora Obidi is doing now. Check out all the people that dresses and does things like that. They always talk about them. Always. And a lot of people will always drag and drag. Just go to the popular people that you can easily find and just check their comment section and you will see. So Justin knew what he was doing and Justin used that against Cora. And Justin did not stop. Justin continued. Because when Justin started noticing that, okay, people were beginning to gang up, why don't you just say, okay, enough is enough? I know I'm not with this woman, but at the end of the day, this woman is the mother of my children. One thing people don't understand, do not allow somebody else to make you go to hell. Because if you're calling yourself a believer, you believe in God, you serve God and whatnot, so you think, you're doing the right thing because you're covered up from head till toe, you think that you are righteous, but then you're judging someone else the way you are judging the person. That's not going to make the person to stop what the person is doing. That's not going to change the person. That's not going to bring forth the repentance that you are seeking for. And at the same time, check how many of the commandments you have broken in the process of you trying to force someone to live the life that you are living. People should be very careful because I'm just thinking when she asked that lady, at least I was expecting the attacker. I shouldn't even be calling that person a lady because it annoys me. When Cora asked the attacker that, are you really going to do this? I just wonder. You're going to look into the eyes of someone that has never done anything to you. You just don't like the person because of what you see on the internet, because of what you hear on the internet, or probably because of what people post or text messages, conversation on WhatsApp or any other app, conversation that you have with people. How gullible can that lady be? These people are strangers. They're not related to you, just as you're not related to Korra. And those people telling you are not they're not related to Korra either. But people are able to feed you with so much lies. People are able to talk to you and put dirty thoughts in your head. Well, not this is not even that, like evil thoughts in your head for you to think that you're going to throw away your life and go out there to carry out such horrible task. Not even thinking, what if I am caught? What's gonna happen? That person I'm fighting for, or those people I'm fighting for, they're going to be out there free, living their life, enjoying their life. If they have families, if they have kids, they will just be there. Have friends, going out whenever you want to go, do whatever you want to do when you want to do it, when you don't want to do. And then you will now go and carry their cross, end up in jail, where your freedom will be taken away from you. All in the name of what? Fighting for someone that what the person is handicapped, the person cannot fight for themselves, or the group of people that pushed you to go through this, they cannot fight for themselves. I just one thing I wish that if this person is caught, because at the end of the day, if you ask me, when people are sentenced, they say, oh, well, somebody committed crime in the US, the person somebody committed crime in the UK, somebody committed crime in Canada, all these places, and then they're sentenced um to prison or the sentence to jail. When I look at it, I'm just like, you people's jail is just a vibe. Like, sentence that person to one of the jails in Africa. I would love for this particular person, since Kora obidi is from Nigeria, I would wish that they would sentence this person to jail in Nigeria. Go jail for Nigeria. Make your eye clear. Seriously. Go jail Just 2 days. Give that person 2 days, two nights in jail in Nigeria. 2 nights. You will wish that you were no longer alive, but you will beg for that death. You will not find it. Only then you will understand what you've done. Someone you don't know, someone that did not offend you in any way. And there are people that get offended every day. Like celebrities, people will talk about them. People will say things that they did, the one that they didn't do, and whatnot. You don't see them planning to go and take people's life away. You even in your daily life, you and your family members, sometimes you quarrel, sometimes you fight. Nobody is planning to go and unleash somebody or get rid of somebody. But this set of people would just sit down, and when you go on Facebook and you type in some of these people's names that I don't even like mentioning their name, because when you see a woman that or a man that does not have sense, you can tell. Because if you're not so jobless, you're not going to sit down every day in, day out. You are talking about one person. Every day in, day out, you have so much negative stuff to speak about one person. You wait for one person to make a video, you wait for one person to create a content, and then you go sit down and you start analyzing it. You just look for every bad stuff. No, and even when that person does something good, and it is glaring, every other person can see that yes, this person has done well for themselves, no, you will not mention that part. You will still look for a way to twist that good thing that that person uh, achieved and make it look bad. At what point would people stop? And one question I have for Justin is Justin thinking that his daughters are going to be this little forever? Is Justin really thinking of what is going to happen in the next 20 years from now, the next 15 years from now? Kids these days are very smart. A little child might not be able to speak, but they see everything that is happening. And there are certain things that will happen when you're little. It is just going to be embedded in your memory. You will never forget it. You will never forget it. Even if now that you're little, you might not understand it, but when you're grown and you start thinking about your childhood, if it was not a good one, you will be able to spot, oh, okay, certain things that happened, they shouldn't have happened, shouldn't have been that way. And in this day and age now, the internet has even made it easier that little children, all you mostly when you have your parents as figures as parents, you're able to go back and search, watch videos, even if they are no longer here. You're able to watch videos, you see content, you see their write-ups, you see what people said about them. You can put two and two together. So these kids are going to June and Atina are going to grow up to see the type of videos online, because even if he thinks that, oh, when my kids are grown enough where they will now start having their own phones, their own laptops, and they can browse the internet, because of course they'll be in school, they will do their study, but they can also check other things online when nobody's watching. Kids will always be kids, young ones will always be young ones. So these kids will go online and see this type of content. Even if he has deleted all of them from his account, they're like, look, well, I didn't make it is there online. Other people have actually downloaded this video, reacted to the videos, and they're not going to delete their videos because of you. So there is always going to be a content out there about everything. So your kids will see how you spoke. Their mother was attacked. Even strangers. Go to Kora Obidi's comment section. Even strangers, like, no, let me not even say even everybody there, they're strangers. They don't know her. They're not related to her. Kora has fans from every part of the world, every race. how people felt so bad that something like this happened to her. How people on that live stream reacted. You could see the comments. Her follow up live streams and videos. Go and read those. You will see the type of comments that people were dropping there. People were genuinely scared for Korra when that attack was going on that live stream. Because that's the thing with live stream. You cannot do anything. You can't. The only thing they can do for you is raise an alarm. People that are in the country or same state that you, they might call the police for you or something. But nobody will be able to physically come to that place, come to your aid. People were genuinely scared and crying, praying for Korra. A lot of Nigerians that saw it, what on the 10th of April here, how many Nollywood actors drowned? Nollywood actor, crew member, and whatnot. 5 of them. The country was still mourning, and then Kora Obidi's case followed. God forbid if something had happened to Kora. Strangers were genuinely affected by what happened to Kora, but the father of her kids came out and wrote that that's just a tactics that celebrities use. They fake robbery, they fake assault and everything. That she has done it before, and he dropped the link. For people that clicked on that link knows what is on the link. I didn't bother to click on the link. When I want to react to a story, if it's a story that concerns multiple people, I try to see, watch. If it's a video, I will watch all the videos. If it's a write up, I will read from both. Or if it's three, four, five, I don't care how many people are in the case. I will try to read up so I understand fully before I come and sit here and react and give my own 2 cents. When I saw the post, first of all, you know how when you click on Facebook, you type in someone's name, you get to their page, you see the post before you open the comment section to start reading comments if you want to. I was just thinking, how could you sit down, pick up your phone, and type this nonsense, and you thought that this was okay, like it was a good thing, like the message is going to be. I don't understand what was Justin trying to achieve with that message that he dropped when he dropped that message on his page. I don't understand because if we look at it and we say, oh, he was trying to clear his name, that was not him clearing his name. That was him making things worse, actually. Because if you're trying to clear your name, you would just come out and say, look, I heard what happened to my ex-wife. I know what people are saying, but please keep my name out of your mouth because I'm not guilty of anything. I've not done anything. I'm not planning to do anything. I'm not that kind of person. And leave it at that. Leave it at that. If someone comes and the person is talking and over stressing it that yes, they know it's you, you send a message to that person, tell the person, if you continue this way, I'm going to take you to court and you're going to prove where and when you saw me doing this. And they will stop. But instead, Justin sat down and wrote something that will actually make the whole situation worse. And that post actually made him look like he really, really wished that she was not here, like she didn't make it, because probably if she didn't make it, then he would have been very happy, because he has always threatened, I'm going to take the kids from you, everything, I'm going to take the every little thing that happens, I'm going to take the kids from you, every little thing, why do you want to take the children away from their mother? You think they don't need their mother? You think so? You think kids don't need both parents in their life? I just I just don't get it. I just love the fact that Cora is still in good spirit. Cora is in good spirit, and I really hope that the British government, the police, is already investigating this, because this is not something to take lightly. Because first off, it was immigration, then it was the attack. So I hope that they will investigate and they will find out who this lady is. I think the whole world needs to see the face of this person. I really want to see the face of this person, because the foolishness of this person is beyond me. This is something we've not seen in a very long time. The fact that somebody would remote control you like you're being, it's almost like magic was used on this person. The person was just hypnotized. They said, go there and do this, and the person went and did it. I hope this person will be caught. And if there is someone or people behind this person, I hope they will all, because of course, at the end of the day, they will have a means of communication. They all don't live in the same house or in the same place where they can say, let's go, let's meet at so time. There will still, even if you don't want to speak on the phone, there will still be breadcrumbs here and there. And it's the job of the police to investigate, and they will investigate and they will gather all the information. This is indeed terrible. This is indeed terrible. And I just hope that it doesn't matter where the set of people that are involved in this are based. I hope they will be able to extradite them back to the UK to face the rhythm of this music that is started. They've started playing the drum already, so they have to dance to the beats. I also love the fact that Kora obidi is coming out and updating her people, updating the fans, and like, okay, this is what is going on. I'm okay. I'm back in the States, but I'll still return to the UK. Investigations are ongoing. Uh, Sharing what I love. I also love the fact that Kora shared what the lady said to her during the attack, because when they mentioned like, oh, this lady thought that she's from East Africa. So the fact that it's not only Korobidi seeing the face of the attacker, but the fact that the attacker also spoke, that is one way to know where people are from, because a lot of people will speak with an accent, and you can link various accents to different people. So from there, that will be a start. And I hope that the face of this person will be all over the media very soon. Because we've seen cases that are way, way difficult than this Korobidi's case. It might take years, but we know that we've seen cases that are more difficult than this, but the police have been able to investigate and find out who did what, who committed the crime. Some cases are solved over 30 years. We've seen such cases where somebody is probably, murdered or something, and then 30 years later, we're hearing that, oh, they finally put a face to the so called killer or killers. So when people commit crime, it might take time, but they will most definitely find you and you will pay for that crime you've committed. So wherever this person is hiding, I hope this person feels very good because already you're not feeling too free because you don't know if any camera on the street picked up something. You don't know. So let us all just wait and see how this whole thing plays out. And if Justin Dean is someone that is reasonable, or if Justin Dean has reasonable friends, family members, or anything, in fact, even supporters, they will advise him to move on. Enough is enough. You are not the first, you will not be the last. We can mention so many people that we know, even celebrities from Nigeria like Kora that is also a Nigerian, that were married to people married out of their race, but it didn't work. They went their separate ways. We've never seen those men coming out to drag those Nigerian women that they were married to. We've never seen it. So many people. We can start mentioning names. And if I start mentioning some names, some of these people are people that you know because you see them on your screen. You see them because they are public figures. You follow them online, but you never see their partners come out and try to badmouth them or say one or two things about them. That's how it should be. Because you know that you have kids and it is not nice for your children to grow up and see that their mother was attacked the time that they almost lost their mom. Everybody was feeling sorry for her, and you came out their own father saying celebrities stage these things, dropping link, telling people that she has done it before. For example, the time that she said she slapped a policeman and she said it was a policeman that slapped her. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? That's not going to change the fact that she was live when that thing happened. So people that were on her live stream that day, live and direct, heard everything. And people that were not even there were able to go back and watch the replay of that live stream and hear and saw when that thing was poured on her face before her phone dropped, and then the struggle ensued, and then she started pleading and praying. The videos are out there. The video is on her channel. So at what point would Justin Dean or people that love Justin Dean, because when you say one or two, some people are quick to come in and tell you, leave Justin Dean alone, leave Justin Dean alone. Nobody cares about Justin Dean. Nobody even wants to talk about him. If Justin Dean will leave Kora Obidi alone, nobody will be talking about him. He will be forgotten just like that. Because one, there is nothing interesting about him to watch. There's no reasonable thing that Justin Dean posts on his Facebook if you're following Justin Dean, or if you're someone that probably you don't follow him, but whenever you want to just check his page, you type one or two and you type his name and then go check one or two on his page. There's nothing important that Justin Dean is doing that will keep people on his page. So I guess that's also one of the reasons why he tries to paint Korra bad so that people will feel sympathy for him and keep coming to him and keep supporting him. Pamela said, so thankful she's okay. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm happy that she's back in the States where she bases. So that's her comfort zone. She knows her way around. But still, she needs to be very careful because now that they've tried the first time, some other persons that might have been thinking about this type of thing for a very long time might want to make another move or more moves. So Cora needs to be extremely careful, because these people that started this plotting, they've been plotting for her for a very long time, just waiting for an opportunity. And since this particular first person they sent failed, they might want to re-strategize and maybe want to try the same in the US. So let her not let her guard down just because she's in the US and that's where she's used to her comfort zone. That's where she's got her home. That's where, she's raising her kids and family, whatnot. Just don't do it. At this point, wherever Cora is, Cora needs to be extremely careful. Even if she's going back home in Nigeria, she needs to be very careful. Because Kora obidi is someone that puts her life out there. She's always live streaming. That's her thing. She needs to promote her music. She needs to promote her art. So she's always live. She's always putting out videos. She's always talking about herself or showing herself and whatnot. So it's easy to know where Kora is. It is very easy. And we cannot tell her to stop creating content because there are some lunatic out there that think they can live their life and tell someone else to live the person how the person should live their life also. A lot of people just have a lot to say, and then when you tell these people, okay, what is the point that you're trying to make? Sit down, let's talk about this. What did she do to you? Table it. Why are you upset? Most times when you ask these people these questions, they are not able to respond. They are not. Most times the only thing you hear is, a woman that does not cover herself like that, if you support you, I was like, you're not making any sense. You're not making any sense. Many years ago, when this world started, people were not wearing clothes. That there are clothes now, okay. People weren't wearing clothes. There were no airplanes, nothing that flies in the sky except the birds. So what? If she decides she wants to go back and live her life the way the ancient Africans lived their life, so what? Many years ago, people wore animal skin. When people hunt for animals, no part goes to waste. From the teeth of the animal to the skin of the animal to the horn of the animals. Every part was used for something. To the flesh and everything. It was used for something. So I don't understand why people still feel this way. She's not doing something that has never happened before. She's not doing something that is not part of the culture. It is part of the culture. I remember when I did a video on Facebook and someone came in and was trying. I said, look, you cannot tell me anything as an African person. Personally, there is nothing you have to tell me about our culture, how a person should dress, what a person should do, and what a person. I have looked at Korra. I don't see anything that she is doing that has never been done before. The dancing. People say, oh, today, this modern day now, they want to call it twerking, twerking, twerking. That's what they want to call it now. Doesn't mean that, oh, it's something that just appeared just like that, out of the blue. It just appeared. All of these things are things that are rooted in the African culture. A lot of people just look at dancing and just, okay, dancing is just dancing and it has no, there is so much. And if you don't understand it, you see someone performing, you will not understand it. And I think that's where a lot of people get it all twisted because people feel like, oh, you must you shake your nyash. It is part of the game. Traditionally, when you dress up, when you dance, yes, every body part will tell a story. So there is always going to be the waist movement, the body movement, the arm movement, the head movement, your facial expression, so everything you do. So what is the thing? If you don't like it because you don't understand it, move on to something else that you like. Everybody, some people want to watch hunting videos, some people want to watch horror movies, some people want romantic movies, some people that different people love different things. Some people want to go for car racing, some people love horse ride, some people love hiking. Everybody will like different things. So if you feel like, oh, a person that is not properly dressed is not my style, don't watch the person. Every app has millions or billions of people that goes to those apps to consume content. So if you feel like somebody's content is not doing it for you, leave it alone. If you don't, on YouTube they will say subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the person, notifications are not turned on, you're not watching that person, you don't like such content, you will not see it. YouTube will suggest to you according to the type of content that you love watching. The type of content that you love to consume is what will show up for you. That's what they will keep suggesting. So if you know that you don't like Korra exposing herself, not covering up, dancing and shaking her booty, always on live, don't watch Korra. One. Two, don't watch other content creators that are doing similar stuff. For example, her friend Jane Mena. Jane Mena also dances. So don't watch Korra, don't watch likes of Jane Mena and any other person that is from any other race, ethnicity, whatnot, that is also dancing and they are not properly covered and all the time they are shaking their waist or shaking their booty. Don't watch all of them. And if you don't, on that particular platform that you love visiting, then you will not see such. Look at yourself and try to understand yourself and know what you like. Go to that your app that you like consuming content on, type in those type of content you want to see. You can say people that are completely covered up, you will find them. People that are covered up wearing mask and whatnot, you will find. So you can now start watching content from such people, and then it's not going to bother you because what you don't see won't you won't even remember. It won't bother you. So there's no need to just look where the hate of this woman led her to. You can imagine the level of hatred this woman had for Korra, that she had to sit down in her house. Do you know how many hours that her mates would have been using to make money, do something for themselves, or even just rest? Because this world is difficult enough. At least just rest. If you don't have anything to do, go and sleep and have a good nap. Eat, wake up, pick up a book, read, watch movies, do something for yourself. Give yourself a treat. No, this woman didn't do anything. She sat down for days, for weeks, right from when Cora announced her visit to the UK. This particular woman must have been watching and keeping an eye, and I believe she is also among the people, if she's not the person that particularly called immigration not to allow Kora obidi to come into the country. If she's not the one that did it, then she was among the people that orchestrated that plan and carried it out. And she's been watching and watching and watching and watching so she will know when Korra is coming, know the date, know the time, know everything. And she did what she did. That first one didn't work. She kept watching Korra, making sure that she can find out where Korra was staying. And only heaven knows how she found out the Airbnb. Maybe if we go back and search Korra's videos from when she came into uh, the UK, maybe we will find videos that showed maybe signs, maybe street, because Korra is someone that might be doing live stream and she's walking on the road. She will walk until she gets to a place, sit down. If she wants to eat, she will eat. So I don't know if Korra did videos like that, but somehow this lady was paying so much attention to Korra that she was able to figure out where Korra was staying to go there and do something like this. How jobless can you be that you have to forget about everything about your own life, throw away everything about your own life, and you go and focus on somebody else? Where will that take you? This world is difficult enough. A whole lot is happening every blessed day. And the fact that people still want to go cause harm to someone else, I don't get it. I don't. Some people are not thinking. Some people are just not thinking. The world is in a place where if certain mistakes are made, the world is going to go into World War III. All of those things, it's none of your business. Your business is one single woman that is living her life, didn't invite you, didn't force you to watch her content, didn't force you to be in a congregation where they are discussing her, but you decided to make her business your business. I hope she gets caught. I hope so. I hope so. I know that with this type of move, if they're even suspecting who she is, she will not dare to step her foot back home. She will not dare because she knows how it's going to be. Then go jump you for street straight up. Na tire then go put for your neck. Pour you fuel, burn you to ashes. Nothing go happen. So you better stay in the UK until the police find you, or else it will be worse for you. Since they said you are an African, it will be worse for you if you dare to go back home. Ah, okay, you just got back. Okay. Welcome home, Oyoyos. Well, welcome home. We're talking for 1 hour, 32 minutes. I'm going to round up very soon, but I know that this, because it's 1 a.m. my time and busy day, my eyes are almost closing. But I was like, yesterday, I disappointed you people by not being able to come on live. I said today we're going to discuss the update, and I'm glad that Kora did a live stream addressing all the stuff that needed to be addressed. So we will still follow up the story and we will bring more gist. I feel like we might be sitting here saying, oh, Justin Dean should move on, leave Koro Obidi alone, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Anytime someone says something to him about Korra or anything, he will come out and say something. So the fact that more persons are pointing fingers at him, his brain will not tell him that he should keep quiet. And if he's innocent, the police is already investigating the case, or they will be investigating the case. and they will find out that he's not guilty, and the people that are guilty, or the person or persons that are guilty, will be brought to book, and then his name will be cleared, because then all the people that are pointing accusing fingers at him will now understand that, well, Justin Dean didn't have anything to do with this whole thing. But he will keep talking and showing the kind of person he is, and showing the whole world the type of mindset that he has, and the level of hate he has for his ex-wife, forgetting that they share two beautiful kids together. It is indeed terrible. If you ask me, this didn't need to happen. But with the way a lot of the people in UK will sit down and talk about this Kora Obidi's case, I knew that if Kora would ever set her foot, something was going to happen. I knew that there was going to be an attack, but I did not think the person or these set of people will go this far. I was actually thinking to be somewhere that someone will want to just injure her, like probably like hit her with something, or try to annoy her to a point where they will fight, physically throw punches and stuffs like that. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking worst case scenario, maybe someone would just ambush her and just hit her with something when she's not expecting it, and just run away. But I just knew that UK was not. It's not just the time for Cora to do meet and greet. Really, no. Like, if you ask me, meet and greet anywhere is not it for Cora right now. No, that's not it. Just focus fully on your music. Thank you very much, Oyoyo, as well. Thank you, thank you. Focus on your music and keep singing, keep talking about it. Like she even shared, and I was laughing when she said that. She said um, that the Insta blog, because she said her stuff was shared on TMZ and many other places. And she said she doesn't understand why Insta blog has refused to refer to her as an artist. That with all the music that she has, or all the music that she has done, they've refused to refer to uh, her as an artist. So I was just laughing, but that she will keep pushing, and that's it. Well, sometimes when people feel like they're planning evil for you and they want to do you bad, God will use that avenue to bless you. And that's exactly what has happened to Korra Obidi, because I don't think even her divorce was discussed the way that this her attack in the UK is being discussed. Several blogs have posted about it. Different countries, people are talking about Korra Obidi's attack and everything. So that will actually bring people's attention, because people that don't know her music, more people will hear about her and want to go check out who Koro Billy is, what she does, and more people that might like her music will keep streaming her music. And one thing I want to also say is people should just support Koro Billy in any way that they can. Go to YouTube, watch her, listen, stream her music, and any other platform. Uh, that's what she said. She said the whole. I think she mentioned TMC and some other this thing she said carried her story or something like that. So The story is really going far and wide. She mentioned Insta blog and the rest of them spoke about her. Welcome, Treasure Gist. And she said she was really shocked that some stuff that she has never heard, some people that she's never heard about.
Mel,
Yeah.
when I saw the news on TMZ, I was so happy.
Oh, you saw it. I didn't see that post.
I had to go search because I said it on your live stream that I
Yeah.
really pray American, maybe CNN or
Yes.
American, news people, media will carry it. So the
Yes.
CNN, I couldn't check because it would have been CNN International. And
Okay.
I'm only following CNN America.
Ah, okay.
So I started searching on TMZ. I saw it on TMZ. I was so happy because
Wow.
when the devil or when enemies, you understand, want to do
Yes.
you bad, God would end up using that for your own good. Now, Kora obidi has gotten the attention of TMZ. You can understand what
True.
it is. TMZ
Yeah.
is big, is huge,
It
and
is. Wow.
it is so big. It's an online platform that is bigger than all of these satellite TVs you're talking about. Online, TMZ is bigger than ABC, bigger than all of them online in terms of publicity, in terms of
Yeah,
breaking
TMZ
news,
is big.
in terms of entertainment. So I was so happy when I saw that TMZ carried the story. I was really, really happy. So now, popular Korra is getting more popular with this. So if they like, they should continue to hate on her. It's unfortunate, and it simply means those people are miserable. I can't stop
Very
saying
true.
that because it takes a very lonely, miserable, sad human being to hate on another.
That's very true. And I feel like this is even going to make them more angry. This is going to infuriate them because their goal was to scare her back into her shell. But I think this whole thing worked the opposite of what they were expecting. I think they wanted her to run from the UK, go back to the US, and just hide. Stop this her live stream that she will be dancing or even talking or doing anything. Like just go offline because they know that she's making. And did you see that live stream? Hey God.
Yeah, I came in. It was not 9,000 people, but I left immediately because I was busy. So I know
Ah,
it would
me,
have
I watched
gotten
the replay.
the
I
film.
was hearing her say, "Thank you for 10,000 stars. Thank you for 5,000 stars. Thank you for."
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh no, oh no, the enemies will even be more angry. People were showing Korra real love.
Yeah. Yeah.
The comments were flowing. People were praying. People were happy that she's alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this person, how I wonder how that woman feels right now.
You might say somebody sent her, so
Hi.
she might not really have much of a big thing, but the person that sent her will be the one still, very, very much angry.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I was just thinking, like, somebody is going to send you to go and do something, and you just go and do something to somebody that don't know you. Treasure, go sleep. Oh, 1 o'clock don't reach.
Don't mind her. Maybe they woke up to eat.
Abi, it's possible. Little one must have woken up now, and she has to wake up too. Ah, mom life is not easy. That's why this whole thing is even more annoying. That Justin Dean cannot just leave this woman alone. You're not the first person. We all
It's
saw
not.
how that woman was pushing on labor on
Mm-hmm.
her live stream.
And she did it natural.
Yes, at home. And then not too long after that, we're hearing, leave my house, go there. I'm gonna take the kids from you. After woman push that thing finish,
4 days after.
you not get simple God. That man is wicked. Really. You must be a very mean person
Mm-hmm.
to do something like that. She's still, her body is still weak. Do you know what it takes for a woman to be pregnant for 9 months and then
Let me shock
sit
you.
down?
There's
Yeah.
another Oyibo here. The wife
Oh,
was in coma
yeah.
for a long time.
Mm,
Coma for over seven
yeah.
months.
Wow.
The moment the woman recovered from coma,
Yeah.
the moment they discharged the woman from coma from the hospital, the
From the
guy,
hospital.
yeah, the man served me her divorce papers.
OMG.
Mm-hmm. These are people, their head cray cray.
Oh.
I'm eating plantain chips and I'm not giving you both.
You're enjoying. My throat don't dry. But what would be their own, eh? Then they're very vindictive. That's one thing I
I'm
noticed.
telling you.
If they carry you for mind, if they carry you for mind, hey God, oh, heaven and earth go fall, then no go forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Then go do you, then go do you, then go do you, then no go forgive you. Fact.
And
Even the
this
one
guy,
where don't carry you for mind, we never talk safe.
mm-hmm.
Just they run from them because when they go hit you,
Mel, you'll be expecting this guy to move on to in kind, people, and
I
start
be
dating
now.
them. But it's only Nigerian women. The
Because
first
you
one,
know now,
the first
you
one
know
he went
say if you
after.
use their head,
Mm-hmm. Remember the
and
one that came from
if they
London.
find the ones who ain't go use their head actually.
Mm-hmm. The one that came from London, the Yoruba girl.
Yeah,
From there, I don't know if Frida. I don't know what is their relationship. Two other people, all the three ladies I've seen, they are all
yeah.
Nigerians. Then what is the problem?
There.
I thought we are bush, we are timid. Kora is this, Kora is dirty, Kora make us the smell, Kora this, Kora
No be
now.
small thing.
Leave
You know
us
call it
alone
people wey
now.
come from Kora country.
Leave us alone now. Make we day.
God, that Justin is mean. He is mean. Whichever way you want to look at it, the man is mean because something like this happened to the mother of your children, and that's the comment you sat down and you wrote, and you even went and brought link of a,
Mm-hmm.
a story that I don't even know when that one happened because me I didn't even see it. I didn't hear about it.
To justify his action, yeah.
Exactly. Like what's the point you're trying to prove?
That she's
Is there
capable,
any
that
reason?
she could have, she framed it. That's what she was trying. He was trying to prove. She framed it.
Exactly. It's terrible. It's
Honestly,
deep.
please, guys, can you like this live stream? Kindly like the live stream. Subscribe to the host for more interesting conversation here. She has a lot to say about Korra and she'll be following this story. Kindly, please subscribe, like, turn on your notification bell so you can get her notification whenever she goes live. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. And also subscribe to Oyoyo's World. Like I told you guys, she also spoke about this and she is a lawyer. She is going to be giving us because this case, as we see, it seems that this case will be going to court. So she will be giving us the legal angle and answering questions that we need to understand so we can follow the case and understand it when the British police will decide to, if they finally caught someone and when they will announce it and talk about it, you will hear all the legal what you should expect as the case is going on. So go subscribe to Oyoyo's World on here on YouTube, okay? And she's also active on Facebook because I know some people love to consume chorus content on Facebook, some people consume it on YouTube. So go and subscribe to Oyoyo's World and also Treasure Gist. Treasure Gist also carries celebrity news, and she will also drop more videos on Kora Obidi's case. So go catch up also. So you will get everything, because sometimes one person might not be around and the other person will come and drop. So you will be able to catch up. So subscribe and turn on notification, okay? And support all three of us so you will catch every juicy thing about Kora Obidi. Okay?
Thank you, host. I know you guys have an amazing evening. Happy weekend. It feels like
Yeah.
summer for us here, so we are so happy. Bye,
I don't.
everyone.
All right, bye. Enjoy your kwekere. Oh, good. All right, so this is 1 a.m. my time. I'm busy laughing. People are sleeping already. Me, I'm here laughing. Okay, so that being said, I think we've covered everything we wanted to say, talking about Korra Obidi's. We started with Korra Obidi's attack because we had already talked about the attack in the previous live stream, so I just touched down on it a little bit. So Korra Obidi's attack, and then Justin Dean's response to Korra Obidi's attack. Justin Dean was one of the first people were dropping laughing emojis. Okay, don't get me wrong. People were dropping laughing emojis. Some people were making videos where they were celebrating and kind of excited that this happened to her, or trying to play down on what happened to her. But Justin Dean was the first person that came out and posted something that hinted that it seemed like this whole thing was fake and staged, and a lot of more people started running with that story that Korobidi's attack was fake and it was staged, planned by Korobidi and the attacker. Many different headlines we started seeing after Justin Dean's post dropped. When you go on that Justin Dean's post, you will notice that underneath the comment section, Justin Dean dropped a link where he said this is not the first time that Korobidi is doing something like this. And I'm just surprised if this is not the first time. Why was she not persecuted if that was the case? But anyway, story for another day. My throat is dry. I'm coughing. You guys, give me a second. Let me just drop water in my mouth. I've been talking. All right. We need to drink some water. Okay, so sorry for that short break. I went to drink some water. My throat is dry. You know, when you're talking for a long time, I've been talking for over an hour now, almost 2 hours. Okay, so we're doing the roundup before we end today's live stream. And tomorrow, I believe we'll have more to discuss because it's already 1 a.m. my time. So Justin didn't drop that comment hinting that it seemed like Koro Obidi was this not the same actually. In that post, it was obvious that he was saying that this whole thing is fake, staged because she has done it before. He went to his comment section, he wrote that that's not the first time that she's doing it, and dropped the link. I didn't click on that link because I don't think I need to click on that link to see any nonsense. But there was a screenshot in that comment section too, where you will see a post from an unknown. I just feel like if he needed to post something like that, why didn't he pick a blog or something that is popular, or something that is verifiable, like someone knows? For example, if you hear something like TMZ, you know that yes, they carry gist and they want, but he just posted something from a random something that I've never seen before. You know, you hear things like Hollywood Unlock and the rest of them, but no, he just posted from something weird uh that didn't make sense. And he kept responding to some persons that were telling him that they're disappointed at what he's saying, and if that's not what he's supposed to be saying. So it seemed like somehow someone must have told Koro Obidi, because I feel like at this point I don't think both of them are following each other or even paying much attention. So someone must have brought that information to Koro Obidi's attention that this is what your ex is saying. And I love the way Koro Obidi addressed it, because she did address it on that live stream where she said that it is good that she prayed that whenever the evil ones wants to do something, to people, like she was praying for her viewers, that whenever somebody plans something bad for you, may God turn it into, may God change the story in a way that people will think that what happened to you didn't happen. And she said she hopes that when the British government is going to investigate this whole case, and people that are guilty sorry, are going to be brought to book, that these people that are saying these things, that because some celebrities will do things like that, that she knows that some celebrities or public figures will cook up stories, but that's not something that she wants to do. That's not the type of thing that she would do. That there's no need for that. And if you look at it truly, there's no need. She might not be the highest viewed person on Facebook, but she has got her crowd. She has got her following. Sorry. She has got her crowd. She has got her following. When she turn up live, people will come and watch her. So I don't think she needs that extra clout. It is not necessary. She's working on her music. If she wanted to do something like that, she would have done something that would promote her own music and put her where musically people will recognize her more, not her meet and greet and her regular life. So what he posted didn't make any sense. Her response, I think, was fantastic. I'm so sorry. Her response was perfect. She didn't mention his name. She didn't mention anybody's name. She just repeated what he said because he was the one that posted that thing and addressed it and said she hopes that and we will be looking out for that. When these people will be brought to book, I hope that he will now come out and apologize. He won't apologize anyway, but I hope he will be able to come out and say, well, for once I was wrong. If he will not want to admit that he has been wrong all throughout, but he will be able to say, for once I was wrong. This time she didn't stage it. It did happen. I hope, but I don't think that will happen because he's a coward and he has always presented and behaved like a coward. So Korobidi addressed that part and also revealed what the attacker said to her. The conversation that was going on between she and the attacker when this was happening. And I really applaud her because a whole lot of people would just be screaming and screaming and would not be able to get a word out of their mouth because of the fear and everything else. But Cora was bold enough in that difficult moment, she was still able to ask questions just to know if I'm going to die, like, let me know what why I'm going and why is this happening. She wanted to know. So she did ask those questions, and the person responded back to her, telling her that they sent me. Okay, so it means either someone or some persons sent her to go do this job. So it's almost like you didn't do anything to me. I don't have personal beef with you. I just don't like you because a group of people I know don't like you, or a person I know don't like you. So I don't like you either, and that person wants you gone, or those people want you gone, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, probably because I'm the one that is closest to you here in terms of you're in the UK. I'm in the UK, or the other people might also be in the UK, but they might be far away from where Cora was, but this person was the closest. Maybe Cora was in this person's city, so this person will be able to get to Cora faster than the other people coming from the other part of England to get to where Cora was. So hence they use this person to go carry out this job. I also love the fact that Koro Obidi prayed for this person and informed this person, because for this person to know where Koro Obidi was, they are following. This particular person that did this and the other persons are following Kora Obidi. They are following her, they are watching her, so they know everything. So I love the fact that she prayed for this person and she didn't have any bad words, because if it's some people surviving this, they are going to vent. And when they will vent, the kind of things that will come out of their mouth, you will not like it. It will not sound cool at all. But Kora Obidi instead told this person that she does not have an atom of hate for this person. She doesn't. And even went ahead to advise the person that the person should forget about hate, because hate takes a lot. But love is easier and better. And the person will see open doors, and the person will live better life if the person will try it. She also told her fans in the UK that she knows that these people want to scare her away from the UK or make her feel certain type of way about the UK, but she knows that that's not going to happen, that she will return to the UK. She loved the UK. She had a blast. Her meet and greet was fantastic. She loved meeting all her loved ones that she met during the meet and greet and all whatnot, that she loved them. She loves the UK. She will be coming back, and this is not going to change anything. And this is not going to make her look at the UK with a different type of eyes, like look like, okay, this is not a safe place or whatnot. That's not going to happen. She knows that that's what these people want, but that's not going to happen. She also pointed out that she knows that these people don't want her to come out live and do her thing, but all she wants to do is just to dance, make good music, and talk with her online family. She loves them. They, keep her company. She's basically doing this that she's doing for them. She asks people to go stream her new song that she has dropped. Um, she introduced herself as an artist. Okay, so for those people that think that she just dances and dances alone, that's not the only thing she does. She is an artist, and she said you can go catch up her music online and stream her music on YouTube, so you know what Kora Obidi does. So that's that for the information, the update on Kora Obidi, because that's all we have for now. We know that Justin Dean is not going to be quiet, so we're expecting what next he's going to do. Now that she has done this video responding to what he said, we're waiting to see what Justin Dean is going to post next. And we're also looking to see what's going to be coming out from the UK. Are they going to announce something? Now it's time to go dig in and find more UK blogs so we can those small blogs, sometimes they can catch up on things and post. So it's time to go and dig in and find UK blogs. So if you know anyone, drop their names down here. We know we follow the big names, but sometimes in cases like this, you need to know the small blogs in that particular country, so you get the hot gist. So y'all, if you know blogs in the UK, drop their name, pages on Facebook or YouTube channels or wherever they're posting their stuff, Twitter, X now. Drop it for us in the comment section. We will follow up, because I want to keep you all updated on what is going on. So we have our eyes glued on Kora Obidi's page, and we will also be checking up on Justin, because that man's a bit talk. A mouth be like basket mouth. Basket man don't start to run again, you. Okay, so that being said, we've been here for 2 hours. I really want to be here talking with you guys, but okay, I gotta go. I have to go catch some sleep, because tomorrow I have more stuffs to do. So yes, but I hope that we will still be able to come in tomorrow and have a conversation about this Koro Obidi's case, because there's so much to learn from and there is just so much to discuss. If you're divorced from someone, if you're separated, if you feel like you cannot do it anymore, it is okay. get that divorce and move on. Life doesn't end there. This planet we're in, we have billions of people inside, okay? So billions, I be billion, I don't know, whatever. But there are many women, many men from different races, tribe, ethnicity, country, continent, whatever. So find you one and be happy. Just because what the first one you found didn't work doesn't mean that you will not go and try, okay? That's life for you. Try, try, try. Even if you try and fail, keep trying until you will meet that person that is your perfect match. You will find your missing rib, but do not keep dragging someone. Do not live in the past. I really feel sorry for Justin Dean also, because I feel like he's going to age so fast. He's just doing so much to his health that he should know better, that what he's doing is not good for him. Whatever happened between the both of them, it has ended. They've gone their ways. He should forget about it and just move on. Focus on your kids, focus on your girlfriend if you have. Focus on your family, your mom, your dad, your siblings. Focus on your career. Focus on all those other fun stuff that you love doing, all those things that you do that makes you happy. Focus on those and leave Kora Obidi alone. That being said, we're happy that Koro Obidi is alive, sound and well back in the state. I also pray that the UK government investigate this and keep us updated so that annoying person will be found. And I wish them could just hang the person straight when they find them. But of course, I know that's not gonna happen. But that's that. So thank you also very much. God bless you. If you watch up to this extent, I say thank you so very much. God bless you all. And those of you that came in and left, if you've ever stopped by my channel, God bless you. Thank you so very much. If you enjoy how we analyze and dissect over here, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on notification. Subscription free, okay? And if you really want to be updated about the Korobidi's case, then you have to subscribe so you get notification whenever we're live or whenever we drop a video. So like I said, I might probably create a playlist where I will put these live streams, and if I do any video about it. I've only been doing live streams so far. I think this is the third live stream on this Korobidi's case. So if I drop a video, any other update, I might create a playlist. So those of you that will not catch up the live stream will be able to just go to that playlist and follow up and just bench watch everything that has to do with Korra, because I see we have a lot of people here that are interested in Koro Bidi's case. So it will be easier if I have a separate playlist there. You can catch up, and if you want to watch anything else on the channel, you can also do so. Thank you also very much, and please do not forget to also subscribe to Oyoyo's World here on YouTube. She also carries gist, celebrity gist, talks about world news, politics, everything that you will enjoy listening to. So please type in Oyoyo's World, her name. You can see there on the screen, okay, Oyoyo, Oyoyo's World, and subscribe and go catch up. She also did a live stream today on this topic also, so you can go listen to what she said and how she feels about this whole thing that happened. Also subscribe to Treasure Gist. Treasure Gist is also as her name. She's also a gist channel that carries celebrity gist, and so you can go catch up also. Thank you also very much. I'll call it a day. This is almost 2 a.m. my time. Let me go sleep a little bit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I will try. I'll try. Sometimes we really want to come out here and stream, but the time. But I'm glad that since I missed the one for yesterday, I was able to come in today. But I'm just saying yesterday today, but it's actually Sunday now. I'm actually talking about Saturday. So, but this is Sunday now. Thank you also very much. God bless you immensely. God bless you. May your going out and coming in be protected. May you be shielded. May the eyes of the evil one not see you. Thank you all so very much. Blessings. Have a good night rest for those of you that are sleeping. And for those of us that are in the US and other parts of the world where you're not sleeping yet, I pray that the Holy Spirit go with you wherever you go. May you be guided, protected. Have a lovely weekend, y'all. Good night from my side. This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Kora. Thank you so very much. Join us. Okay, and let me quickly say this before I go. We need two people to click, okay? Even if everybody's not clicking, let us as we wake up in the morning. I need two people, two subscribers to get us to 2K. We are almost there. I know we can do it. I have 29 people here now watching me. Sometimes when you say subscribe, people don't want to, but I want two people. Do it, do it. God will bless you. Let's take the channel to 2K. So as I wake up in the morning, we are 2K or 2 point something because we're a lot here. Okay, we're 26 persons now as I'm leaving. So let's get it to 2K. So we party together. Thank you also very much. I'm super grateful. I'm really, really grateful. Treasure gist, you never sleep. Ha! Oh, get You never sleep, sleep, oh. Oh, good. Little one not allow you sleep, eh? Try. It is well. God bless all the mothers out there. God bless all the mom out there and the moms to be. God bless everyone. Even the single ladies, people that are yet to settle down, yet to start a family, people hoping on God. God bless each and every one of you. It is not easy, okay? You're all doing well. Don't let anyone let you or make you feel any type of way. You're doing well. You're all beautiful. For the men, because sometimes we have male viewers too. For the men, you're not left out, okay? You all are handsome, okay? You all are handsome. Thank you so very much, Treasure. Thank you so very much. So we are awake, we're feeding. Abby, I suspected 1 a.m. If I see that you're awake, I was like, okay. It means sleep no dey come anytime soon. God bless you. God bless you. The Lord is your strength. It's not easy. Small picking, it's not easy. That's why every mom needs to be respected. It's not easy. Sleepless night. After 9 months, sleepless night. It is well. And yet, just people like Justin will not respect Korra and be doing anyhow. And people will say we should not talk. Why we no go talk? You know what it mean? To no sleep. Look at Treasure now. Treasure is awake 1 a.m. Treasure is also in Europe like me. So it is well. May God bless us all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I really don't want to go. I want to stay here and gist with you people because you see, we're still 22 here. But please, if you're just coming in, watch the video from the beginning and the live stream from the beginning so you can catch up and understand what we are talking about. And if you don't, we have we've done two videos on this, two live stream on Cora's case. So if you go watch from the first one, you will understand better and you can follow up and catch up on everything that you need to know about Cora Obidi's case. Thank you all so very much. I will see y'all. Bye 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 bye. Good night. Remain blessed. You're loved.